let's gather around. It's time to talk. Oh, yeah. All alone, talk and share every moment, everything here. Questions unanswered, truth untold. Yeah. All alone, talk and share every moment.
Hello. Thank you so much for joining our podcast today. My name is Priscilla Tando, and I'm sitting here with
Shadrach Tondo.
the love of my life. So today we're talking about Valentine's and love.
Your favorite word.
So I'm in love with love, and I love talking about love. We could talk about love all day, and I'm for it all the time. So we're just gonna do this addition so that you can get to know us, a little bit of our relationship, and just like the dynamic that we share.
And plus, it's month of love.
Yeah, so happy Valentine's Day, baby.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Does this make you shy?
Not shy, a little bit uncomfortable.
Oh, you
'Cause it's,
like talking about love?
It's a subject that I don't like to talk about love. I like to show love.
Oh, what a bummer. Just be a lover. Love is good. Love is amazing. To love and to be loved is the greatest gift of all. You guys, I just love love. It's crazy. Like, I'm just like in love with love. I don't even think it's about like, I love you and all, I'm in love with you and all that stuff. It's not even about that. I just like love. Whether it's with my kids, my friends, I am just love. Share the love. What's going on? People are just like so bitter and all like uptight. Just share love. Love is amazing.
Listen up. That's what you say.
So every single time, literally every single time, like I'm like, oh babe, I'm just so in love with you. And he's like, what's going on today? And I'm just like, loosen up. Listen up and just give me some love. What's going on? Maybe you should like hold my hand or something. Anywho, so babe,
Yes.
there's always like they say whenever we talk about like how we met, they say there is always the real answer and then the delulu answer. So what's the real story? How did we meet? How did you catch me in this? See.
Real quick.
Mhm.
We met in a refugee camp.
Yeah.
Most of our friends that know us, like they know that we've met in a refugee camp.
Mm-hmm.
My first time seeing you was in a church. Actually, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I saw you singing, you were singing in a Sunday school,
Mm-hmm.
and you had exactly almost the same hairstyle.
My little
Yeah,
hairdo that I do every
exactly,
day.
Exactly, you had that, and I still remember what you had on. You had a white T-shirt and a denim jean.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and that when I saw you, I was like, wow.
And the love of your life.
That's not what I said, but I would say, wow.
So like restart. I'm the love of your life.
Okay, you are the love of my life.
Exactly. He saw me. He could not breathe. And I just know. Like you're supposed to actually like say all these things.
I could. What you mean I couldn't breathe? I was still breathing.
So, is your story done?
Well, that's basically how we met.
Okay. So like how that's not how I met him.
Mm-hmm.
How I remember it, that's what he saw me that way. But for me, yes, in the refugee camp at this time I was around 12.
You were 12 and I was 15.
I was like around 12 and he was 15, and I was passing by the church. He was standing outside the church, and I remember he was wearing this red hoodie.
I remember those
Yeah.
hoodies. He had like flames. I
Yeah, like
remember
this
those.
red hoodie with like flames on it. So he
Yeah.
was just like standing there with his hands in his pockets. And I'm passing by and I'm just like looking at him. I was just like, because like his lips are so like, very well.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I just feel like God really took his
I'm
time with his lips and
uncomfortable.
stuff. They
I'm
have like, they make like a
uncomfortable.
little heart on the very top. Like
Oh.
literally you can just tell lover boy. So anyways, so I saw
Certified.
him certified lover boy. So I saw that and I just looked at the flames that was like on the shirt and all. Mind you, I was 12, okay? So clearly I run home and I'm just like, oh, I go tell my sister and I'm like, there was this cute boy that had this lips that was just like standing outside the church. I think they're new. Oh my goodness. Na 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 na. So like I just kind of like went on. It was like nothing. Like I didn't think anything of it. Like, oh, this is the love of my life. This is the one I found. Mm-mm. It was just like I noticed the. I noticed a boy. So moving forward, thought nothing of it. We grew up. We knew each other. Like we acquainted in the camp. He didn't live in the camp for like a long period of time.
No,
It was in and
just, in and out.
Yeah,
yes.
it was always in and out. They went to the city, but we stayed in the camp. So then it was just like, okay, we'll see each other here and there. But he was so shy. And I remember one time I'm going somewhere with like my friends, and there's this like soccer game going on. And he was standing on the side watching. The first time I passed by with my friends, the second time I passed back, this guy is not saying anything. And so I was just like, I think he's so shy. So mind you, like I'm not thinking like let's be in a relationship or anything like that. So I just passed by and I'm just like, are you not gonna say anything to me? And he just was like,
No, you said no, you said hi. You actually just
I just said hi.
You said hi.
You just
and-
froze.
Yes, you said hi saying my name.
Oh yeah,
And
like
I
hi
froze.
Shatak,
I'm
yes.
like, she knows my name. I was like,
The love of my life knows my name.
I was
Literally.
I was in awe. It was a shocked moment for me. I was like,
He was
she
shooketh.
knows my name.
Breathtaking.
Like all this time, I thought I'm just, but she actually knew my name. I was
Oh,
like,
it's always the people that are trying not to be noticed or think they're not noticed that are actually the most seen.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So obviously he's like he freezes, but to like he didn't know what to say back. He's like,
I know I was a little bit of a B word. I was a bitch back then. A big bitch.
So I was just like, oh wow. But anyways, time flew by. We came to the US, and when we came to the US, me and my family, that's when I commented on a post. He posted something, like a picture or whatever on Facebook. I'm new to Facebook at this time. And now I'm like about 14.
You're 14. Yes.
Yeah.
About to be like 15.
I'm about to be 15. This is in
Yes.
2014.
Yeah.
So I commented on the post. I don't remember what I commented, but I commented on the post, and then from the comment, he then saw it as like, oh, she actually like knows and sees me. So then we started texting and talking over the years. We were very young, so like the whole dating thing didn't really go as planned. Since I'm far, he's in Africa, no hopes when he's gonna come here. I don't know how. We never put the time and date to that process.
Yeah.
So that ended. We moved on. 2018, I'm in a whole relationship with someone else, and he comes to Canada. I'm in Utah. He comes to Canada and he's living in Quebec. So I'm like, so this relationship, I need to like see what's going on over there. So we start talking. It was like just casual.
But we didn't stop
besties.
talking.
We never stopped talking.
We never stopped talking. Although we did the long distance for 2 years, and I decided to let you go because
He broke up with me.
No, because I felt like you need to experience life. You
Yeah,
were like what,
but
16,
I
17,
understand.
and I wanted you to experience
Yeah.
life.
So I definitely understood, but that kind of like, yeah, ended. So now to rekindle ourselves, we were just kind of like, we were still very
We were
close
still
friends.
close, still talk for hours,
For hours. We would talk for like 8 hours.
tell each other how
6
much we love each
hours.
other by the end of
The
each
call.
So
We would
yeah.
talk for like 6 hours, sleep on the phone. Like we were those type of friends already.
Yeah.
And I'm already like cool with his family. He knows mine. So we were like already like very cool. So then fast forward, my relationship was kind of like bumpy and all, and that didn't go anywhere. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna come and visit. We didn't want to put a title to whatever we had going on until we saw each other.
Mhm.
We wanted to know what we were going to think about each other in reality. So I come to Quebec in 2019. And then
I remember that day vividly.
oh, I remember that day. Although he's gonna say
Vividly.
that's not how it happened, but like I lost because like when you cross the country, the map will work, but like you cannot call or like text. You need to like
Turn off,
reset
you
it.
just didn't know that you had to turn off
Yeah,
your
I
phone
didn't
and
know
then
what I
back
had to
on,
do.
yeah.
So I'm like going around like door to door, to like knock to see like what apartment he lives in. Like I'm like lost. So I'm like in this other building across his
The streets,
apartment
yeah.
buildings, and
I mind you, I was standing on the balcony the entire time checking, is she here? Is she here yet? Yeah, I was
I know he was
that
like
was like
waiting.
our first time seeing each other.
Yeah, after
What? Like what? 5 years.
after like 5 years.
Yes.
So like obviously I come and like I'm like down the stairs and he's like he opens the door running. This boy was like running towards that door.
Okay, I wasn't running.
You were running. He was running towards that door. He opened the door and I was like down the stairs and then he like froze. You know what happens in the movies? Like how like they do slow-mo? Like think of it like in slow-mo. He like opened it and like froze. And he's just like looking at me. And I'm looking at him. And I'm just like, so like I run up the stairs, slow motion.
In
And he just carried me, like in the movies, like literally telenovela. And he like carries me in his arms and lifts me up. And I'm just like, oh my God. I was so happy for you that you found the love of your life. And I'm just like, I'm the love of his life. Oh
and I was
my.
shaking that day.
And he was like shaking. Like he was just like holding me so delicately. Oh. Love. But anyways, ever since that day, we have just been inseparable. This is my best friend. And before even I can sometimes like I forget we are married. Sometimes I forget that this is like my husband. I just see him as like my bestie. Like that's my bestie. That's my go-to. That is my number one. And you could try. For you, I'm gonna fight. For you, I'm gonna start carrying a love gun. I'm just like shooting people. For you.
Yeah, fast forward. Yes, this episode is about love. It's that's why we took time so you guys can get to know us and talk a little bit about our relationship. We are a little too private about our relationship, but
Yeah.
we're gonna try to talk.
We do try. Yeah, we do try to keep it because you know what people don't know they can destroy. People don't like love. They congratulate you. They try to give you all these compliments, but honestly, you don't really know people's intentions. And I'm not saying that everybody's intentions is bad, but I just also know how many people wished that this didn't work. Sitting
They
here
are,
right
but
now,
I know
Yeah.
pretty much there are a lot.
so many people that we both know, our friends even, would even convince us. Some of us, even like family members, would even call and be like, are you sure? Like, but I know this past, but I know this, but it's just like, the past is in the past. This right here, this is mine. And I'm gonna stick beside him. But yeah, so yeah, I really like. I mean, just
Fast
I'm in
forward, we are
love with
now
you
3 years
with
into our
2
marriage.
kids.
With 2 kids.
Yeah,
And feels like a honeymoon.
every day. It is possible, guys. Love does exist. Love is real. They do say that men don't change. They do say that men are all this and that. They're cheaters. They're liars. It's not true. If you find your own person that you understand, that you love, and you're willing to work things out, things will work out. But you cannot come with the mentality to tap out. You cannot come with the mentality to be like, I'm here until it's not good anymore. I'm here until it's over. I'm here until I'm not. And it's like you have to live every day like tomorrow does not exist. You have to give your whole. You have to put in effort. You have to push every day. Sometimes you wake up and you're just like, oh, you're getting on my last nerve. And those are the days you just have to push a little harder.
There are days that I don't like you. It's okay. It's
I
been
feel like he doesn't like me every day, but
because you're too clingy, eh? You're too clingy.
I have no friends.
You do have friends. Come on.
I have like a friend.
You do have.
I have a
friends.
couple, like max like three good friends, but all my friends are like not in physically with me. They're all like far. So then I have nobody but you. Oh, but you said I was your best friend.
You are my best friend.
When you say that I'm all you, what do you say? I'm your everything. What does that include? That means like my baby daddy, my bestie, my husband, my boyfriend. You're supposed to be my everything. That's what you say.
Okay.
So yeah,
your everything, babe. I am your everything.
Yeah.
Happy?
Remember when we were younger, you were mine.
That was your love song.
Reply.
My boo.
That's love. Woo! That's love. You guys, I'm just so grateful you guys joined us for our little love sharing moment. Happy Valentine's. Go love on your loved ones.
And to wrap it up,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we should. I don't know. I don't know if we have enough experience
Right.
to give advice to people, but I feel like in my 3 years of being
Marriage.
with you, marriage,
Mhm.
because if we are to count marriage, we've been
Yeah.
together
Yeah,
like for the
a
longest.
while. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for
Uh,
marriage.
Yes, for marriage, I feel like it's been 3 years, and
Learned a lot.
I've learned a lot. Yes, and I feel like it's a process.
So yeah.
Everybody that comes into a relationship saying, "I'm not gonna change for nobody," that means you didn't love that person. You don't love that
Right.
person for you to feel like I'm not gonna change for nobody.
Exactly.
No, because I feel when you love someone and you're in a relationship with someone, it's kind of like especially marriage, it's kind of like a reset.
Yeah.
It's a reset from everything that you knew and everything that you grew up around.
Mm.
You have kind of like I'm not gonna use the word change, but it's kind of like you have to modify yourself or customize yourself in order to accommodate the person that you are with.
Mm-hmm.
So modifying yourself doesn't mean you have to change your values and morals and all that. You don't have to
Right.
change all that. You just have to make space, enough room for you to make the other person, to let the other person love you.
Right.
Yeah, because I might like come from a family where we used to know 6 as 6. Then I come with you
Mm-hmm.
in your family, your background 6 was 9.
Right.
Now we can't both be on a position where I'm saying it's 6, you say it's 6, it's 9. Then like that we will clash.
Right.
We have to come to a conclusion where it's like the other day I called you, I'm like, the kids were arguing. Elion is saying it's a kangaroo. Zion said
saying-
it's a monster. Then they came to a conclusion to say it's a master kangaroo. they came to a conclusion that say
It's a
a
kangaroo.
monster.
It's a monster.
Exactly.
It's a monster. It's a
Yes.
monster kangaroo.
Then they came to a conclusion. Everybody was happy. It's a monster and a kangaroo.
Exactly.
So it might be a delusion
Mhm.
that a monster kangaroo does not exist, but to them, you just did that. That's
You
all.
just did. You
So-
made it happen.
To you, it's a 9. To me, it's a 6. Let's make it 6-9. You got it,
Bro. That's crazy. You say that. If only your dad got it.
No, but you have to be dirty-minded for you to get it.
That's crazy. Oh my goodness. But yeah, you're definitely right.
Exactly.
We all come from different backgrounds, and just because it's right to me, it does not mean
It's right to me.
it's right to you.
So
So,
we have to find common ground.
common ground. Be
So-
be open. Be graceful. Give grace to one another. We both are not perfect.
Definitely not.
Only grace can do it. Only grace can do it. I'm a woman, he's a man. We have a lot of differences. And after giving birth, women, we change. So much about us changes. If they are able to give us those grace, love us through all those changes, through those seasons, we should be able to also give them grace, love them through their growth. It does not happen overnight. It takes work, but they say the more grace you give, the more love you get back. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Love is love. Yeah, I'm just like so in love with love.
Real quick before, I think we are going toward the end.
Mhm.
I have a question for you.
Mhm.
There was an episode where you said you were an alpha female. Do you feel like everybody talks about it? Do you
Yeah.
feel like 50-50 exists in a relationship?
Oh no. I actually really don't think there is such thing as 50-50. I do believe that everybody serves whatever percent that they are serving at the
On that day.
on that day and at different levels, because there are some days where I'm not feeling my best and I'm only able to give you 30. You know what I mean? After I went to work, taking care of the kids, cleaned the house, made a meal, I'm out. You know what I mean? So if you're able to come in with the rest of that 70, you fill up my 30. It makes 100. So no, there is no such thing as 50-50. And when it comes to bills, is that what you're referring to, 50-50 as well? Or
Yeah,
just
it's
like
basic.
things like-
When they say 50-50, it's not only bills, it's also the house chores, like all that.
I actually really just don't believe in 50-50. I just believe do what you need to do for your household.
Whatever works for
Whatever
you,
works for
basically,
whatever works for you. Whether it's like with finances, it's your house. Why are you waiting for, oh, my husband's gonna do this, he has to do this, my woman is gonna do this, she has to do this. It's just like, you see that the garbage is full, take it out. If you see that, oh,
Remember, we used to argue a lot about garbage.
we used
and
to
stuff.
argue so much about the garbage, because I used to be like, babe, take out the garbage. It's not that he doesn't want to. It's when I say take out the garbage, I mean take it out right now.
Yeah.
With him, it means I'll take it out when I'm on my way out.
Basically.
Like, pack it up, put it on the front door. When I see it, I'll take it out. That was his logic. It does not mean I don't want to do it. So it's just like, it was like communication that we were lacking. It was like, I put so much pressure to get something done
The
right
first
there
year
and
was
then.
really hard.
It was really
The
tough.
first
And plus,
year was
like,
really hard,
we had our baby that first year of
Mhm.
marriage.
Mhm.
We didn't really get time to really like understand a couple things.
Mhm.
We didn't get time to understand each other and our
And you were
differences.
talking a lot.
Talking a lot is actually wild.
You were talking a lot, babe. Remember, I told you one time, I'm like, I find peace whenever I come home.
Right.
do not make me feel like whenever I park outside, then I'm going back again.
Ever
to this
since he
woman.
said that, whenever I have a problem, you guys, with all that I am, sometimes I actually get down to my knees to talk to my man. Sometimes I actually just go down and say, babe, this is this, this is that. And sometimes when he's talking to me and he's just a little bit rough, I look at him and say, hey, I'm a sensitive being. Talk to me nice. So then he rephrases what he was about to say and makes it nice. So sometimes just check each other. It's actually not that hard, actually. You know, for years, people told me marriage is hard. Oh, this is hard. Relationship
It
is
is hard.
hard.
We're not gonna make it like
Right.
seem like it's
So,
easy. It is
so I
hard.
was like, okay, I understand the part that marriage is hard. But then they were also like, oh yeah, be prepared for this, be prepared for that. Men are this, men are that. So when I was coming in, I was already expecting like, we're gonna be fist fighting. We're gonna be like, I need to like be prepared with like my comebacks. They need to be strong. They need to be, relevant. But it was like it was not even like that toxic to begin with.
I feel the new generation, I
Yeah.
count myself as a new generation of men. We're kind of like emotionally intelligent. We are where I understand when I hurt you that I have to come and address the issue. I do not just let it go because most of the time I do feel like our parents, especially African parents, we have situation where we always try to solve the issue or try to heal the wound, but we don't know what we are not trying to solve what actually hurt you in the first place. What's causing that wound?
Yeah.
So I feel like with you, that's what I try. I try to go to the source of the problem instead of solving the problem. We go back to the source and then try to figure out communication.
And talk. You need to talk to your partner before you call your friends, your families, or even like usually some people have like people like another couple that's like much older than them that will guide them through their marriage. Before you call them advisors,
I was never
talk to your
comfortable
partner.
with those.
I know
those type of
we don't
people.
have any.
them. I felt like if at some point, if we need a third person to come and solve our problem, I feel like then we are actually far from solving our problem.
Exactly, we're feeling each other.
I know it works for other people. I feel
know.
like it works for other people that they need.
If it works for
they
you,
need family, they need. If it works for you, it works for you.
Yeah.
But for the two of us, I just feel like whatever we're going through, we're gonna sit even it's from morning to dawn.
Yeah. We're very good at that.
We're gonna talk it.
We are very good at that.
Yeah.
We are very good at just sitting there in silence until we get it. We're not leaving each other. We're gonna sit there, talk it out. We're going to talk it out. And after we talk it out, you cannot come and like complain about it and whine about it anymore because we talked it out.
Yeah.
So then talk to your partner. Get to know your partner. What it is that after a conflict, what it is that gets them to open up, what it is that really triggered them, really understand them. That way you're not constantly repeating the same mistake. So yeah,
that's pretty much all we had to say. And I feel like this episode had come to an end.
Yeah.
And thank you so guys for being with us and up to this point. And we really appreciate the support. We saw the support on the first video that we posted.
Yes.
And we're still going on. We really appreciate you guys to comment down below and tell us what you think about love. Because she tried to exaggerate on love.
To love and to be loved is the greatest gift of all. So just love. Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Bye.
Stay safe till then.
Okay, Zangi.